Hello and welcome to Cosmic's Cult Classics. Today I will be playing Sonic the Hedgehog on the Sega Master System from 1991. Press A to start and we'll start a greenhouse. So this is the... Wow, that's how you start recording. This is the original Sonic for the Sega Master System. I used to play this in the early 90s, probably in 1993 or 4 I started playing it, and I have very fond memories of this game. I always remember getting to a certain stage and being like asking my big sister to get past a bit because I was that crap. And there we go. Oh, I ran too fast. Ran too fast? I ran too fast as Sonic. Well, I mean, it makes a change from me first dying straight away, so, you know, it was fun. Right, so second level of Greenhouse. If you've seen the recent Sonic movie, you will know Sonic starts in Greenhouse there as well. For the most part, most of the games do start in Greenhouse. I just remember there's a wee extra life there because we already lost the first one. Basically the first bad guy, really. But onwards and upwards. So yeah, I've always liked Sonic. I've always preferred Sonic to Mario. Mario just seems a bit but I don't know, grumpy?
Mamma mia!
A bit machoistic. Is that the right word? Yeah. Machoistic. Yeah, you know what word I'm trying to say anyway. English is not my best asset at this moment in time, but we'll see. Yes, so comparing Sonic to Mario, because after all is said and done, really, they were each other's biggest competitor, really. Nintendo had Mario, Sonic had to come up with their own character because games, they had to have a 2D side scroller because there was very limited in what games you could have during this time. So they had to come up with a character that was as popular as Mario but was different. So they came up with Sonic the Hedgehog, and you got to go fast. Mario was all about saving Princess Peach from a castle, so basically he was just trying to get laid. Whereas Sonic was a bit more, I'm going to be friends with animals, because his enemy, Dr. Robotnik, or Eggman as Sonic calls him, it's all about collecting the Chaos Crystals from Sonic's world and using them to power his machines. And this one, the Chaos Emeralds actually don't do much except from collecting and get bonus points for collecting them, because that's all really was, is to get points in earlier games. Past levels, get points, go as high as you can. But yeah, Sonic would just try to defeat Robotnik and so that they could live happily in Greenhouse and just go fast. Because that's what Sonic does. Yeah, I like Sonic. I like Sonic more than Mario. I don't know. He just seems more fun. And the Sonic movie's considerably better than Mario movie. If you weren't aware, there's a Mario movie in which is just it's like if you watch the Mario, if you play the Mario games and then you watch the Mario movie, you'd be a bit confused as to how that translate over. It's a really bad interpretation of a video game movie. But Sonic, you can obviously you can tell it's Sonic. Ooh. I regret doing that. You can tell it's Sonic, so that's why. Mario, they just got a fat actor to play a plumber. And then there's supposedly a princess, but I don't know who designed that bridge, but props. Ooh, that's what not to do, folks. Yeah, that was daft. But luckily I got my continue, and I can start. Maybe I should have hit that again. I think I should have hit that again, because then that way if I die, I'll start back there. I don't know why there's TVs. Like, I never understood why there was TVs. Yeah, there's probably some reasoning behind it, like it's Robotnik's trying to capture things. Ooh, that was sketchy there. But I'm playing this on an emulator because I don't have my original Sega Master System anymore because I was a kid and I broke it. So there's this bridge and you fall down, and there we go, that was the first Chaos Emerald I was talking about. And we've done the first level of bridge. I'm sure the speedruns of this are ridiculous, like fast. Like, it's not something I've looked into because I'm not really. I play this game to feel like I did in the day and get annoyed like how I did in the day, because as a kid I wasn't that great at video games. Still aren't that great at video games, to be honest. I'm not gonna win any old contests or anything like that. Play them to simply unwind, like I'm sure most of you do. But these are just, like it's just because they're so simple. You can see how simple the pineapple grass is. I've always just, I don't know, it just looks like a pineapple to me. It is, it's a pineapple. You can't tell me it's not a pineapple. It's as if they didn't know how to, like, what to make the ground look like, so they just decided to make it look like pineapples. I'm sure it's supposed to be something else, but Sonic does just, the Sonic games, Sega, who make the Sonic games, just seem to have liked to make it very bright and vibrant, and just decided, do you know what, we'll just make all the nicest colours we can, all the brightest colours we can, so you can tell what everything is. I'm guessing they're supposed to be trees, which is genius, the fact that they used just 2 different colours of green side by side to make trees. And there we go, Act 2 of Bridge, and now I'm in a pinball. They later expanded on this pinball in like the Mega Drive version or the Genesis, depending on where you're from. And I always remember it's weird because when I was a kid, everybody played Mario. Nobody really played Sonic because everybody had a Nintendo, because Nintendo was out earlier, had more games, just had the advantage over it because it did have an earlier. It was released earlier, so it was cheaper. Come a bit later in the life cycle. I was young. I don't know how much a Sega cost when it was new. I just was like, look at this thing that I can do that's not watching TV, is not reading a book. That's one thing we take for granted video games so much nowadays. Because it's the biggest industry in the world now, really. Look at Grand Theft Auto 5, it's the biggest form of media ever, making so much money for Rockstar and Take-Two. So it's just sad that Sega fell off the bandwagon, and like the Sega Saturn is really where it went downhill for Sega. That was. By that point I had already made the jump to PlayStation, and Sega just didn't offer me any reason to come and buy a Sega Saturn. And then they try to bring it back with the Dreamcast, and which had a lot of good games like Shenmue 2, Shenmue. I still hear people talking about that, and they were still wanting the remaster, and a new one, but it didn't really do very well considering how well PlayStation was doing at that time. So Sega kind of, oop, I died. I knew that was coming. I'd hesitated far too much there. I deserved to die there, really. I hesitated far too much. And at the end of the day, if you hesitate, you fail. I failed to jump there again. I don't know how far back this will put me, hopefully not too far back. Because I don't really want to have to do a lot again. Right, so as far as I'm aware, because this one's got... Oop. And because I had no rings, I died again. So if I have no rings, I can't survive one hit. I can't survive it getting hurt. Because if I have rings, at least that way. Right, I'm being more careful this time because I've died quite a few points. I'll get a few rings, that way if I die. Ooh, I didn't know what happened. I didn't know that part of the map there. I did not know what was happening there. So again, we died, and yeah, that's not fun dying. And we made it past. And I think that's only the first level of jungle there I died. And I died so many times on that level. Yes, that was only Act 1 of Jungle. So Act 2 of Jungle was, if I remember correctly, more about vertical climbing. And all about getting high. I don't know if these fire down or if they fire across. Yeah, I'm definitely out of practice here. We died there, but we can do this. I'm just a bit out of practice. That's all. I don't know if I risked it. So sue me. I don't know. I can't remember how far this goes. As you can see, I can jump through things in this game. Jump through platforms. I just remember this one because it's a very big waterfall that Sonic has to climb. And it's not exactly something that you can do fast. Ooh, and you can duck because we don't want to get hit with that. Right, okay, I don't actually think we hit a checkpoint there, so... Oh, we did hit a checkpoint, that's good. We'll hit that again. I am not doing very good at this at all. Could really do with some more lives. But in order to get lives, you have to progress. Oh, my cursor's on the screen there, because I'm playing an emulator and I forgot. So we're down to 1 life, and we're climbing a waterfall. It seems an awful big waterfall. Oh, we got a life back, fantastic. We definitely needed that. But as you can see... That's a silly mistake. This level is more about building patience and taking your time and not going fast, which strangely doesn't make sense to Sonic. I bet Sonic's sitting there wondering why the hell am I going so slow. And as you can see, that extra life isn't there anymore. So if we progress, We're slowly making our way to the top of the waterfall. I don't know what we have to go now. Ah. There we go, we made our way to the top of the waterfall and we made a... Oh, and now we have to fight the Eggman. We have to fight Robotnik. It progressively gets more difficult. But he never wins because bad guys never win. And for some reason he's dropping big balls. And I have to hit him 8 times if I remember correctly. I don't know if you're aware there, but I do not know how I got hit. And we died. So we have 2 continues left. And it starts us back at Robotnik with 3 lives this time. He lays... I do not know what these things are. I was there when I landed. I could not stand a chance against that thing. So you have to be quick. But at the same time, you have to think about what you're doing. Because we couldn't rely on graphics at this time. And there's a key change. The hitbox for these bomb things seems to be huge in comparison to them. I don't know, when I... Ooh, almost I lost a life there stupidly because Sonic decided he wasn't going to jump. Right, so let's see if we can beat Robotnik this time. So I've discovered that I have to hit him before he lays his bomb. Ooh, that was a sneaky hit there. And we've beat him. Right, so let's go. And there we go! That is Jungle Beat, and that's the 3rd stage of Sonic the Hedgehog. Act 3 is complete. And we finished that with just 1 life. Ooh, Labyrinth. I don't quite remember Labyrinth. Because I always remember getting beat and... Ooh, I do remember Labyrinth. Labyrinth, you have to get bubbles. Like this area, Sonic has to get air. Because... And I don't know if you can... Oh. And I died there, and Sonic lost his life. So we'll finish this video here, and we will pick it up next time.